Shalom everyone, it's me. I'm making this video because last year I know I made a video about not, what is it, about feeling frustrated, some things that I would say to God about how I feel like I'm being made a joke of by being so loving and just, you know, how long does it take to, before the heartbreak to end, and just in general, with always that hope of not wanting to be alone, and and then even addressing that thing of where people saying, if you shouldn't even be wanting to not be alone, this, that, and the other, but we were created to love. We were created to be with someone because God gave Adam, God created woman for a man. So he says it's not good for man to be alone. And so to even tell somebody that they should, then that's their first problem. That's ridiculous to me. But anyhow, this is an update. Like I said, where I am now, yes, I do have someone, and it's like in growing stages, so it's not no necessity of flaunting no relationship, especially not whenever you're in a nurturing and growing stage, because that's the nurturing part of a relationship, where you're not just putting something out, like you don't have a baby and then take it out there and pass it around. Well, retarded people do. Sorry, don't mean to be calling y'all retarded, but you're not supposed to be passing your baby around or taking it all. You're supposed to protect your child. So, protected this. But I would like to say some things as far as through this whole process of, I was going to go through like trying to start my own healing, because it's like years and years of feeling heartbroken, that emptiness, and never feeling like I was going to get anywhere, or that I would just have to settle, just accept whatever or whoever, because if you want to be with somebody, you just got to be with anybody kind of thing. I don't know. But now I know, no, you don't have to. And that I was just believing the hype that people, well, first off, the whole Adam and Eve thing. God didn't give give Eve to Adam. So I don't have to be sitting around here talking about where is my soulmate. No, he gave us the power of choice. Adam chose Eve, if you go back and look at your wording. And so we have our own, choices of who we want to be with, who we want to love. It's the fact that we're letting other people define the parameters of our relationships, or who we want to be with, and define what love is to us, because it's different for different people. Secondly, a lot of these people out here giving these seminars on oh, I found my husband when I was perfect. Liar. First of all, nobody ain't perfect. Secondly, I know a lot of these pastors out here, they was out there hoeing around, and they was clubbing and everything else when they found their mate. Not every single one of y'all, but the majority of y'all, when you be honest, because I be hearing some of y'all stories about how y'all met in the streets, how y'all was doing everything, how wild you was, and some of y'all, you was cheating. And then all of a sudden, y'all decided you're going to get married, and now all of a sudden you saved. And that was your grounds for being a Christian then. When it does not, first off, loving God and being a servant of God does not go that way. That's all backwards. Secondly, stop lying to people and making them feel like less of people with your seminars of these things, because if I don't get, you make two halves to make a whole. Two holes ain't nothing but a big pile of shit, is all I say. Because you got two whole people, they think they so perfect that they crap don't stink. and they better than the other person got to accept them, so you got two heads colliding. So it doesn't really work like that. Thirdly, people out here selling selling you on the dream of, there is the secret. Let me show you how to get a man, how you can win a man and get a man to marry you. I found out the secret. There is no secret. The secret is that when you accept who you are and you know who you are, which is, me. I'm playful, I'm fun, I like to crack jokes, I like to do silly things. And the men that these seminars and these pastor seminars be having, they want me to be nice, conservative, do things properly, be civilized, and I'm out of the box, I'm creative. So I have to diminish who I am just to be a whole person for someone to like me. And then that means when I get with this person, I'm going to have to keep up that act. I'm going to have to keep up that look. Whereas if I'm with someone, or a man finds me and he loves me as the diamond in the rough, he loves me knowing that I've been through some hell and I didn't deserve the hell that I went through, but guess what? I'm still here and I'm still growing and I'm still trying and I'm still fighting, and he loves me for that, and he said, I'm going to be your warrior and I'm going to hold your hand through it and I'm going to be here and I'm going to protect you. Then that's a good man. But the seminars will have you running from these kind of men. They'll say that they don't have you running from these type of men, but they have these lists of perfect men that you should be wanting to be with. All the while, they gave them some perfect list of the woman. So in this world, we've actually created a one-size-fit-all love. And love is not one-size-fit-all, is what I am here to tell you. I guess I made some notes for myself. Well, I guess I pretty much said everything I want to say. Basically, love is a choice. Love is endurance. You have these choices to either continually work at it and get in your groove in that relationship, or do you be patient and have faith that whoever it is, if they leave, that they're going to come back, or that the Father is working on them and they're growing and you're going to be here when they get back? Or do you just walk away and say that I deserve better than this? All of those things are up to you. All of those are your choices, because I know relationships that the woman will say that, oh, my husband, he was out and he was running the streets, this, that, and the other, and you see they're in a happy relationship now. So was it worth it? To her, yes, it was worth it, because she loved that man that much. Vice versa. I know guys who do the same thing. Or you have people who walked away and they say they walked away and they got something way better. Was it worth it? Yes, it was worth it to that person. You have to define what is worth it to you. Now, I don't say, oh, stay with somebody abusive. I don't say, those type of things. Or if you're being demeaned, are you going to be there and put up with that, or put your kids through some hell? No, I'm not saying all of that. But what I am saying is you have to set a standard and walk with that standard, and believe and know that there is someone out there who will meet that standard. Don't go for less. Don't try to be something that somebody else changes you into being. But know that somebody will love you. If you're somebody who just like to walk around the house in your house coat and just chill at home and not go anywhere, there's a man out there who want a woman that's just staying at home, not going nowhere, that's just going to chill at the house, that he loves that, because that's just what his parameter is for what he wants in a relationship. But if we all go trying to be the same thing, then we're going to be all battling for the same man. And then you're right. There is not enough men out here if it comes to that. But if you be yourself and know that find somebody else being themselves and to love you for who you are and you love them for who they are and not try to change that person and that person not try to change you, then yes, love is all the worthwhile. And it is easy to heal when you know that you are worth something and that you are somebody, rather than somebody telling you that the reason why you haven't found somebody now is because you're not whole or you're not healthy or you're not this and you're not that. Because I know a lot of men or women who have been strung out on drugs, that man or that woman stayed there and endured and helped them pull through. That's love, not this bullshit that people are making up just to sell you to take your money, because they're exploiting what true love is. And I'm just saying, don't fall for the hype. Peace out.